questions, I know you've heard it over and over and over again, is those doggone carpenter bees boring into the fascia board of your home, your deck, maybe the wood shed out back, and doggone it, we got to get rid of those things. So we have Stephanie Kate. She is with Rescue Products. Welcome, Stephanie.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Can you please help me with those carpenter bees?
Yes,
They're driving me crazy.
can.
Those big things that are buzzing around, they're scaring everybody.
Oh, I know, and they cause a lot of damage to homes,
They do.
properties, barns, fences, decks,
Yeah.
you name it. All
That
sorts
hole
of
is
wood.
the size of my pinky exactly.
Well, what they do is they drill the hole in, and then they make a 90-degree turn, and they tunnel through, and that's where they lay all the eggs. So, yeah.
And the big ones we see flying, those are the centuries, right? They don't have a stinger. I always tell people get a tennis racket out and swat them out of the way. But that doesn't really help the problem.
No, they aren't aggressive unless they feel threatened.
Right.
But really, the main thing is, we want to protect homes from this damage that the carpenter bees cause. And so we have a product called the TrapStik. TrapStik for wasps, mud daubers, and carpenter bees. So it's going to catch a multitude of
So this is a
pests.
crazy-looking thing. It's got a light lime-colored cage around it that's plastic. And then it's got all kind of little, it looks like the digital pictures fading on my, network at home. It's different colors. What's going on with that?
There is science behind the colors on this product. So we basically have a way to test insect retinas and see what they respond to color-wise and also with patterns. So we created this pattern based on our testing in our lab of yellows and greens that will attract these insects, the wasps, mud daubers, and carpenter bees. So, and when you're talking about carpenter bees specifically, you will hang this trap horizontally
right near
just
the wood.
by the wood that you want to protect.
Okay.
So
and then
where
they
you're seeing
get
the
attracted to
damage.
that, and they stick to it.
It's an adhesive on the outside, and they fly into that and they get stuck. So it holds up in weather.
All right.
And it's a one-time use deal, but it will work for several months.
Now, the secret's to get the queen, though, right?
Well, you want to get them in the mating season, which is pretty much right now.
Okay.
In springtime, they come out from hibernation, they start mating, and then the queen is tunneling through, and she's laying
She's back
the
in the
eggs.
wood. Does she come out, or does she stay in that?
She goes back and forth. She is bringing food for the larvae.
So she'd be attracted to that trap.
She
then.
would definitely be attracted.
So that's how
to
you
it.
get the queen.
Yes.
In the meantime, you pick up all the males just hanging around, huh?
That too.
But the males that are just hanging around scare people. Sounds like our life, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, very cool. Very cool. So that's easy to do. Would you have that up for a whole season?
You could, yeah.
Okay.
It would
Unless
last
you got 100
couple
bees
months.
sticking on, that's
well,
not so good. You
then
get another
wanna
trap.
Get some more traps.
All right. Well, we'll go from carpenter bees. Let's go to hornets. I had this
Sure.
problem at my home one time. Actually, they got in the house. There was a hole in the mortar underneath the flue. And they got inside and started building a house.
Right.
They started building their house in my house,
In
which
your
was not
house.
cool. So tell me about the Yellowjacket Trap.
So, speaking of catching the queens, now is the time to catch the queen yellowjackets.
Okay.
And so, this is one of our most popular products. We've had it on the market since the late 80s. The Yellowjacket Trap, it's a nice durable plastic. It's going to hold up for multiple years. It's reusable. So it has a sort of pheromone that mimics a pheromone
Sure.
for the insects. And when you set the trap in spring, the queens are waking up from hibernation. They're looking for a new nest site, so possibly in your house or your yard.
Or possibly in that trap.
But, catching, several queens is significant at that
Sure.
time because you're going to lessen the problem later on.
Now, I'm not going to mess with any of the honeybees with that. Are they?
No.
They're not attracted.
They are not
to that.
attracted to the
Because that's a big problem,
the scent
right?
that we have. Yes, no. And our whole company, our rescue brand was founded on the idea that you don't have to spray chemicals indiscriminately and just nuke all the pests.
Right.
That we're just going to get the pest insects and leave the beneficial insects alone.
Very good. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Again, it's rescue.com. It's rescue products. You'll find them pretty much anywhere. Check out their website.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.